Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Abba Kyari takes bill to Buhari in London for signing. The Chief of Staff to the President, Abba Kyari, on Monday took a bill to President Muhammadu Buhari, who is in London on a private visit, for signing. The bill amended the Deep Offshore and Inland Basin Production Sharing Contract Act. The President on Twitter described the signing as a landmark moment for Nigeria. In a photo which was posted on social media, Kyari, who was wearing a suit, was seen presenting the bill to the President, who was sitting down. Deep Offshore and Inland Basin Production Sharing Contract Act was recently passed into law by the National Assembly. President Buhari in his tweet appreciated the lawmakers for their cooperation in making the long overdue amendments possible. He added that during his 2020 budget presentation speech before the National Assembly in October, he had earlier highlighted the need to urgently review the fiscal terms for deep offshore oil fields to reflect current realities and to ensure increased government revenues. Buhari will be in London for the next 2 weeks, failed to transfer power to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo as he had done several times in the past. This implies that all memos, bills and other documents require the President's signature must be taken to London for signing. So guys, this is not a new thing. It has played out. It's been brewing all of this while. Now it's playing out. So what more can we say? But let's hear what Nigerians are saying. Someone says this is ridiculous. Signed a bill in another man's country. Wonders will never end. That's what this person is talking about. And somebody is replying them article. The Nigeria Federal Capital is in London. Aren't you aware? But this is unacceptable. While we appreciate what PMB is doing in fighting corruption and trying to reshape the economy, he should not test the patience of Nigerians by maltreating his VP. This is not acceptable anywhere in the world. You are seeing it as a VP being maltreated, but the VP has never complained. He said he lost, he's cool with everything that is being done and is already loyal to him. We shouldn't cry more than the bereaved because the man in question is not complaining. You could be right, but he's not complaining. I understand the angle that this person is talking from, but they will come and quote a lot of laws to you. After all, the vice president is a lawyer to professor of law at that, so he knows better. So if we are seeing things differently and he's seeing things differently, so what are we supposed to do? Of course, it's good that we talk, we have opinion, say things the way they are. But since the man in question is not really complaining, he's not seeing anything wrong with the whole of the thing, whether it's playing to the gallery or whatever. But as it is, it's not really perturbed by all of those things. With this person's comment, somebody is replying that forget the VP Joe, the Southwest sold out in supporting the North to plant GMB. Now our son is tasting of the sweet pill. Now wow. Did Nigerians really vote him? Because if so, he will recognize us that we are not animals. Does this country belong to anyone? How can Mr. Integrity do this? They are waiting for anyone to challenge them so that they can tell that person that Supreme Court or the Constitution says somewhere that he cannot rule. There is any way that he cannot rule Nigeria from anywhere in the world, since it's not up to whatever. As for the VP, that serves him right. He and his person that nominates him, they sold Yoruba to him. We all made mistakes the first time, but this second time we said no, they refused. They will regret it. It is now the cabals that have won. Very soon now, the lawyers that know the truth will hide at the back of the have one finger to defend this because of appointment. Someone said the National Assembly should react. I laughed so hard because I can't help laughing. Those who understand will know why I am laughing. Wow. Nigerians are watching and taking record of all that is happening now in our country. The Vice President Osinbajo has shown loyalty to President Muhammadu Buhari more than any other vice president has done in the history of our country, Nigeria. But this vice president, a pastor, a lover of peace and unity, is the most unfortunate. The campaigns of calumny, association of character against, instead to bring about a sudden destruction of his political career by his mischief makers failed due to divine intervention. This country has finally been divided along ethnic and religious groups. Finally, the government of the day has created a monster that would turn around to destroy us all. Call the dog names and hang him. That is what they have done to the Vice President Osinbajo. God will vindicate him as he vindicated the former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, where a Christian is always champions the cause of love, unity, maturity, understanding, but it is not so with any other group of people. So, guys, that is just what we have been experiencing in this country. That is what we've been experiencing in this country. If you want to say the truth, they will tell you to shut up. They prefer, evil to thrive. Somebody was saying, majority of our people, when it comes to the truth, they are, I don't know, it's really it hurts them to say the truth or to be on the side of the truth. Everybody just wants to cover up because of lip services, because of eye service, because of intimidation, because of fear and all manner of things, contributing to the fact that everybody, most people, not everybody, most people tend to not to say the truth, even in the face of this truth glaring before everyone, want to cover it just because a lot of things, a lot of sentiments. So, like I said, the vice president knows better, and the presidency, they know better. They know what they are doing. They know all their plans are. But one thing that is sure, you will not be there forever. And the more they are doing all of these things, other people who want to come in again, they want to build on it, and they will do more than that. And the people who are in government now, by the time they are not in government, they will start complaining. They will start complaining of all the things that people will be doing then. But what they are doing now, as if their position seems as if they are going to be there forever. Because if you know that one day you are not going to be there, whatever that you are going to do, everything will be reversed back, no matter what, because it's not your private company. Just like some of the a law that this woman in the UK, Theresa May, when he was the minister for the Home Office, when he was in charge of Home Office, all the things that the bills that was passed, a lot of laws and everything. And at the end of the day, for close to 7 years, they suffered it because of that singular heart. Oh, we don't want this, we don't want that. At the end of the day, they regretted all of those things. Now, when she was there, they made some changes to the law. But now she's no longer there. They have reversed those things that were there back to what it used to be. And they are going about all of those things. So what have they achieved? So if you think that you have that power, you want to use it tonight, it's your turn. Anybody should go to hell. You can go to whatever, you can say whatever you want to say, in as much, because that is their position. And in as much they are there, you have no right to or moral justification to query them or to question them. So they can do and undo. So that is their position. But if you know that one day you are going to be out, of course they want to gain what they want to gain. And that's why you see majority of them, they acquire all manner of things that even after they are not in office, they are still balanced. Nothing will shake them. I think that's most times that is their confidence. So let them continue. If it is good, the vice president, he knows what to do. But from all indications, the man is satisfied with what is happening. Only some couple of days back, the Ministry of Communication was renamed as the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy. Our government intends to regulate comments and posts on social media. Imagine the chief of staff to be the president, Abba Kyari, taking a bid to the president, Muhammadu Buhari, who is in London on a private visit for signing. Can't he wait until the president resumes? Nigeria is a complicating nation, because last week or so, PMB decided to stop the frequent travels of government officials abroad with the intentions of to reduce or cut costs to travels amongst all our political office holders. It is a shame that such bill was signed in England. Is it that the Queen of England wanted to vet the words used in this bill before approval for signing? Okay, if it is the directive of our president to cut court travels, I expected him to either wait here in Nigeria until the president returns back home, or if the president is in urgent need of the document, or all I expected him to do is to courier the bill to PMB to study, then on return he will sign the bill here in Nigeria. Instead, Kyari escorted the bill en route British Airways to London. Meanwhile, power was not handed over to his vice president. Waiting they happen for this country safe. Nigeria, which day you go born safe? Every time Nigeria get belle. Meanwhile, it is on social media and the news that Presido has signed this bill in London town to make the news authentic and official. Abba Kyari come wear suits on top again. Now, wow. This open act of taking a bid to London for Buhari to sign and picture of Abba Kyari was with him was intended to let you know that they are in absolute control of you all. It was to tell you that the Hausa Fulani have captured Nigeria. That is an Islamic republic. What can you do? What can Osinbajo do? The army, the police, the air force, civil defense, immigration, custom, prisons, DSS, NIA, EFCC, the judiciary, the legislature is under them. What is left? They gave you the chief of naval staff. What impact has the Nigerian Navy made in the history? Which river or ocean? So Buhari and his people know that they are what they are doing. It is all about army and air force, as it is in the case of the Boko Haram offensive right inside Sambisa forest. Rauf Aregbesola is made the Minister of Internal Affairs. Aregbesola, an Islamic extremist. Go and study Osun State under Aregbesola. Don't forget the hijab crisis under Aregbesola and the pollution of missionary schools. It is not about Osinbajo as a person. It is about Nigeria and the other people on the other side. It is about that northern agenda. Osinbajo will write a book one day concerning his experience under the Fulani born to rule extremists. Not here. It is not about where this bill was signed, but the arrogance and the message they want to convey and attached impunity. So guys, you've heard it all. I don't know what you think about this bill that was signed in London and all of that, because a lot of people, a lot of interpretations, and the so-called people who are supposed to put things straight, majority of them, their voices will not be heard. Just like somebody said, somebody lawyer will not come and defend and do a manner of things why it has to be done that way. But it's not left for us Nigerians. We have been told not to be speaking, not to just to keep quiet, everything. Oh, you don't have to say it that way, you don't have to say it this way. So guys, I'll leave the whole thing with you. What do you think about this whole drama? Leave your comments below respectfully. Thank you very much. Bye.